Did you know Cindy when you were in heaven? She was always teasing me for being flat. I wasn't technically flat. It was you could make these a bit smaller after we talked to the devil, couldn't you? But maybe keep a little bit. I think I'm getting the hang of these booba-looba blimber blops. Blibbity blappin' blubber blobbles. Bloober doober blap blop bloop blip blobble bloobs. Boiba booba blubble bobbles. Blooping and blundering bustily by. Blubba blooble blub 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 blibber nibber bleep bluffa lula blub. Why did you stop?
Can it, Amy? Wait, no, that came out wrong. Put a sock in it. We're getting eerily close to Hell's Throne, and I don't need you filling my head with a bunch of mindless alliteration.
Blobble dobble blim blam blooper? No, that's not what I meant to say. I think Crowley's sex magic altered my consciousness. I keep thinking in bees and obsessing about tearing my mind asunder in the abyss of Coranzon. But who is Coranzon?
Never mind Coranzon. He's a small-time player. Just a bunch of hype, really. Can you imagine? I show up at his house with a bunch of crack, and he tells me, "No, I've been 5 years sober. You're not gonna ruin this for me again." I mean, where do you get off? You're a demon. When do you not smoke crack? Look, once we're finished in Hell's Throne, we'll visit Crowley and get you back to normal.
Brilliant. Best be bounding before my bountiful bloober blabber blib blob.
Shut up. Oh, yeah. Smells like a bad place. Well, hello there, pleasure seekers. Fancy seeing you here when I've been all alone, stroking the bars of my goon cage. That's innuendo, did you know that? Yeah, we're fully aware of what you do around here. We can smell it. Oh? Did you know innuendo is itself in your end? Oh? See what I did there? I can be witty with my bad habits. Just tend to your duties, elevator boy. Duties. Sometimes the illusions just slip out. Well, forget it. I can see you've had enough of my playful banter. Let me just get to the right floor here. Oh no. Amy, do you hear that?
Sounds like a music track?
Look, you remember when we got teleported to Schloppendom's roof?
Yeah, that was weird. Does listening to music teleport you in hell?
That's right. One could say the pleasure of music is like a big pulsing member that pushes you to new limits as it forces itself into your bleeding raw ear holes.
Yay, another musical number. I like music.
I feel the pleasure, I feel the pleasure, I feel the pleasure tonight. Come on, come on, come on. I feel the pleasure, I feel the pleasure, I feel the pleasure tonight. Come on, come on, come on.
You thought I only had thought I only had 2 holes, but I have 6 holes. 2 in my nose, 2 in my ears, and 1 is my butt.
For too long have I suffered. For too long have I prayed. All this time I've been chained to my vices.
Screw this stupid auto-tune. Let's rock and roll.
Tonight, I feel the pleasure, I feel the pleasure.
That was a very janky, sudden transition, but I'm not surprised.
Where are we?
I'm not sure. I feel like I remember this place, but it seems to have changed a lot since I was last here.
Are you sure we're in the right place? I sometimes get the feeling you just kind of wing it without thinking things through.
That is absolutely the case, Amy, and I'm not going to argue with you on that. However, consider that people who plan things never get anything done.
Oh, what's going on inside her brain? I wonder what kind of thoughts she's having. I wonder what she's thinking about. Well, she really looks like she's thinking pretty hard about this.
Stop thinking, Amy. It's hurting your brain.
Well, someone's got to do it.
Don't get smart with me, woman. I am retard-maxxing. My psychological defenses are impregnable. I'm Alexander the Great of cognitive conquest. I'm a Napoleonic genius of cerebral strategy. My retardation is through the roof. Nothing is getting through this noggin.
Hey, there you are, pleasure seekers.
Oh, God.
Looks like I took the back door and you went in the front. I'm naughty like that. I don't play by the rules.
I feel like you're equally incapable of retaining normal thoughts as you are your bowels.
Agree.
Who are you to judge, bigot? Just because I find the front door a scary place doesn't mean I hate women underneath my happy facade. I'm normal. I'm natural. I'm cool with wearing adult diapers.
Yeah, anyway. Are we in Hell's throne room or not?
Why don't you have a look for yourself? Hit.
Wow. That thing is, distinctly different from how I remember the devil after the fall. I guess that's what happens when you live outside of God's grace.
I can't tell if it's looking at me. It has one of those googly eyes.
It's okay, Amy. Just stick to the plan. Look sexy and keep your mouth shut.
Got it.
O Asmodel, devil of lust and wayward spirits of perversion, we beseech your infernal counsel regarding this succubus, Amy. I don't know what that means.
Zer wonders how Zer could be of aid.
Right. So, Amy was wrongly assigned to me. She's a newly spawned succubus yet to complete her training in seduction. Plap! I still don't know what that means.
Zer would like you to present your identification card so Zer can run it through the system.
Well, that's the problem. We recently visited the bureaucracy and they refused to fix the mistake, which is in the system itself. So, the system is the problem. But, seeing as you, O Lord of Lust, have dominion over all succubi, we figured we could use your signature to overrule the mistake. I still don't know what that means.
Zer says the rules are the rules.
But Zer makes the rules. Zer is supposed to break the rules. Zer is one of the rulers of hell.
Zer would very much like to check Zer's big fat stack of papers for you, but Zer insists that you must first provide identification. And doesn't that sound like fun? Hey there, pleasure seeker. Let's take a moment to talk about workplace safety and systems of governance. Here at hellincorporated.gov, we take workplace safety very seriously. At all times during the quest for pleasure, citizens of Hell are asked to keep their identification on their persons at all times. Not only does identification allow for total surveillance and control of Hell's citizens, but it also allows for their safety and convenience. We care. Citizenship identification can be used to purchase a variety of items at a discount, such as adult diapers, which can be found at any of the vending machines located throughout hell. Remember, your rectum is our #1 concern.
Oh boy.
Listen, Amy, we're gonna have to switch things up. I need you to seduce the rainbow-colored blob.
I don't know if I can.
But you have to try, Amy. You're a succubus. It's time to start acting like one.
Okay, I'll try. Hi, I'm Amy. I like cupcakes with pretty frosting, movies that have happy endings, and baby elephants. What do you like?
Okay, Amy, let me just stop you for just 1 second, okay? Look, this is not the average Joe mechanic who wants to come home to his wife and have some nice cupcakes and a happily ever after, okay? This is someone vastly different, so you're gonna have to just change your strategy a bit, okay? You're dealing with a pervert.
Okay. Hey, look. I have giant booba-looba blib blobs. Wanna smack 'em around?
Oh no! What have you done? Le Majesté is deeply offended by the female form. It's alright, my lord. I promise there will be plenty of butt stuff soon.
Butt stuff? I don't want to do butt stuff.
Zer demands a fresh butt right away. You, how about yours? Your slender form is not particularly masculine. Your rear seems supple and malleable enough to stretch into horribly contorted shapes as you scream in pleasure.
I think I'll pass.
Oh, but you don't understand, you foolish, dirty little man. If you don't comply, you will have to suffer Zer's wrath.
Had you said that 3 aeons ago, before Zer turned into an amorphous blob, I might have felt inclined enough to appease you. But as it stands, Zer can't stand. So, what's Zer gonna do?
Don't test your fate. You're walking on thin ice, buddy. That's the last straw. Oh no! Oh, what are you doing? Oh, this is unforgivable. What an offense. Blap! You need to apologize.
Or what?
Won't